another new card game from WizKids. That I believe they're calling it a new system, but the first game in that system is Dungeons and Dragons related. It's called Rock, Paper, Wizard.
Right.
And basically it's a card game, multiple players. At this, you shout out Rock, Paper, Wizard, and you make a hand gesture of your choice. No, you will have a set of cards. Each card has a spell on it, and then it will indicate to you what gesture is associated with that spell. So like it could be a fireball, and you're fighting over a treasure, right? You just killed a dragon, you're fighting over its treasure and trying to get the most loot. So you would like do something to maybe push someone further away from the treasure,
or you get closer, or pull the treasure towards you.
Yeah, stuff like that. So it's an interesting concept.
It's something.
It's interesting to see something from WizKids too, because most of the time we see them with the same collectible recurring franchises kind of thing. So to see a new thing, although it is based in D&D again, it sounds like it could be a fun party game, maybe like how Crossing was, where everybody points at each other at the same time.
That one.
That kind of fast-paced, interesting, like bluffing, guessing.
It's definitely something we'll need to see, and I'm very curious how this is a system game. I can see it going both ways, but definitely sounds very silly. Depends also how complicated the hand gestures are.
Yeah,
I want you to imagine like rock, paper, wizard.
Yeah, and as far as I know, those are not actually. There's no rock, paper, or wizard. You just say those things, which probably you probably feel pretty stupid after the first time you say it. But yeah, that's a good point. How many gestures are there that you can do? I guess there's a lot. But I'd have to.
Well, then I also feel like there could be some that was like. Oh, you're doing fireball? No, I meant this. I just couldn't raise my.
Well, then that raises the other question. Why? How does that any better than literally just 1, 2, 3, flip a card? Which is what you're doing. Like, are you punished for not doing the gesture correctly? Maybe.
I assume it's mostly just for the fun of it, like being
Whether or not it's fun is the question.
We'll find out.
Yeah, but that's interesting. That does come out in January actually of 2017, and yeah, I don't know. It's
something
pretty dumb. They had some other game with recently, blank dice, where you're writing on dice with markers. They also announced that.
Whatever. Well, that one could be more interesting.
It could be.
Because you could do more weird stuff like, all right, how do we decide who goes first? You roll the dice and it says like, first to pick touch a sandwich or something, like something weird. Like you come up with weird ways. Or last one too.
Just for any game that you want.